Hi guys, good morning. In the previous class we have discussed about evolution of computers. This evolution of computers over a period of time, this evolution after a period of time, it can be divided into 5 generations. Okay, this evolution leads into a technological development. This technological development produced a new and high speed, reliable computers have been produced. How they have developed, all those details we are going to discuss in this class today. Here, if you come to the first generation computers from 1940 to 1956, there is the first generation of computers. In first generation of computers, these are very huge in size. A single computer occupies half of the football stadium. It is such a giant computer, huge computer, big computer. Okay, many persons they used to work within that computer. Understood everybody? Here, the first and foremost thing is Aiken's Mark I computer, which was developed in Harvard University. Harvard University has developed Mark I computer in USA. After that, in first generation, the computer used vacuum tubes to perform internal operations, and they use magnetic drums for memory. Understood everybody? And also they use punch cards for input and output. Here in India they have used punch cards for input and output. Later on they have used for input punched cards or paper tape, whichever we are using paper for writing, the same paper tape and punched cards they have used for input. Later on they got output as printout. Is it clear? Okay. See, here generation computers we are going to study 3 computers. Those are ENIAC, EDVAC and UNIVAC. Among those, the first one is ENIAC. This expansion form is very important. ENIAC stands for Electrical Numerical Integrator and Computer. Electrical Numerical Integrator and Computer. See, if you come to this ENIAC, it was developed by John W. kJ press per Eckert. Okay. See, this ENIAC computer is a giant computer, huge computer. Okay. Already I said about vacuum tubes to perform internal operations. This ENIAC computer was used more than 2000 vacuum tubes in it. It was used more than 2000 vacuum tubes in it. Okay. See, it was used 18,000 miles of wire. Miles of wire. 18,000 miles of wire. Sorry, not miles, kilometers. 18,000 kilometers of wire. Here, it is such a big computer. It is such a huge computer, and it occupies a space up to 167 square meters of space. It occupies square meters of floor or space. It was used. Such a big computer is this ENIAC computer. One more important thing is to perform the arithmetic operations. It was used one multiplier, one divider square rooter, and 20 adders. And 20 adders by employing ring counters, they use it to perform the operations. Okay, this is about the details of ENIAC computer. Is it clear? Okay, this is about ENIAC. If you come to next one, EDVAC. 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 See, EDVAC stands for electronic discrete variable automatic computer. Okay, electronic discrete variable automatic computer. Here, if you come to this computer, it was also developed by Machley and Eckert. Before developing, its work has been started from before developing this ENIAC computer. Okay, but it got a lot of advantages than ENIAC computer, because ENIAC computer, already I said, no, it was used to process 10 decimal, a word of 10 decimal digits. Here, EDVAC computer, it was processed zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. Understood, everybody? Here, it was used mercury delay lines. Mercury delay lines. Here, a tube of mercury, when it moves back and forth, at the same time, it generates electrical signals or pulses. Understood, everybody? These electrical signals or pulses can be considered as on and off. Okay, here the same on or off or back and forth generates it will be considered as zeros and ones. Zeros and ones. Understood everybody? Till now we are using the same binary language. We are not using, the computers are using the same binary language. Understood everybody? Like this, it is going to perform the operations in EDVAC computer. Next one is UNIVAC. It stands for Universal Automatic Computer. Universal Automatic Computer. This was the first computer, and we can say this was the first commercial computer developed by US, United States. Understood everybody? Commercially it is available. Anybody needs it, they can be able to purchase. Understood everybody? These are all the details about first generation computers. Among these, important thing is they may ask, explain the characteristics of first generation computers. If they ask characteristics, on such occasion you have to write all the characteristics of first generation computers, which I have explained now. Understood everybody? If they ask the characteristics of ENIAC, then you have to write the characteristics of ENIAC. It was a huge computer. It contains more than 2000 vacuum tubes, 18,000 kilometers of wire. Understood everybody? All those details you have to include in it. Okay? It contains one multiplier, one divider square root. Okay? All those details you have to include in it. If they ask the characteristics of EDVAC, then whichever I have explained here, those details you have to add. Then if they ask expansion form of UNIVAC, then you have to write Universal Automatic Computer. These expansion forms are very important for the exam point of view. Electrical numerical integrator and computer, electronic discrete variable automatic computer, universal automatic computer. These expansion forms you may ask in exam, you should keep remember. Next, after this, let's go to the second generation of computers. If you come to the second generation of computers, what are the main characteristics of second generation computers? In first generation computers use vacuum tubes to perform the internal operations. If you come to the second generation of computers, these computers are used transistors. The second generation computers has used transistors to perform the internal operations. Okay. Here you can observe the vacuum tubes are replaced by transistors in second generation. Here in first generation, those computers were used magnetic drums for memory. Here in second generation, these computers were used magnetic core. Was used for memory. Magnetic core was used for memory. In the same manner, in earlier computers, that means first generation computers, they were used for input. punched cards. Okay, here also they have used for input punched cards, paper tapes. Okay, at the same time here they have used for output, as earlier how they were getting the output by using printouts. In the same manner here also they use it to get the printout. Okay, here the major development is for storage. They have used in this second generation computer, they have used magnetic tapes and magnetic discs for storage. Understood everybody? And another major development in second generation computer is many programming languages came into existence. High level programming languages, mid level programming languages came into existence in second generation computers. They are like COBOL. It is a programming language, common business oriented language. The same Fortran. Transition. These are all the programming languages came into existence in second generation of computers. These computers became a little bit smaller compared to first generation, and these computers were reliable and accurate than first generation computers. These are having more storage capacity, that is especially secondary storage, where what we were using for secondary storage, that is magnetic tapes are used for secondary storage. Okay, all these developments were happened in second generation of computers. The first point is important: magnetic tubes are replaced by transistors. Okay, magnetic tubes are replaced by transistors. In first generation computers, they were using more than 2000 vacuum tubes. Instead of vacuum tubes, they are replaced by transistors here. Hence, what happened? The size of the computer gradually decreased. Understood everybody? Here, the next generation is third generation computers. Third generation of computers. If you come to third generation of computers, in third generation of computers, these transistors are replaced by integrated circuits. Integrated circuits. Okay, transistors are replaced by integrated circuits. That means here those transistors are look like this. Okay, these transistors are merged into a single chip. Thousands of transistors are integrated or merged, combined into a single chip. Like this. Understood everybody? This is the silicon chip. It is known as integrated circuit, IC. Nowadays we will call it as IC, integrated circuit. Is it clear? In third generation, instead of transistors, they have used integrated circuits. Okay, these are more faster and efficient, and also smaller than second generation computers. These are more reliable than second generation of computers. These computers use high level programming languages, and these computers use secondary memory and primary memory. Secondary memory as magnetic tapes, magnetic discs. Okay. However, now we are using all those discs and all used in this generation. Is it clear? This is about third generation of computers. Next, if you come to fourth, in third generation, one more point is very important, that is large scale integration was happening. Very large scale integration was happening. Understood everybody? In your textbook they will give LSICs, VLSICs, they will give like that. Instead of, you can write large scale integration, very large scale integration, okay, was happening here. Okay. The next generation is fourth generation. Fourth generation of computers. If you come to fourth generation of computers, whatever present we are using, those are all fourth generation of computers. What was happening here? Instead of using integrated circuits in fourth generation of computers, they have used microprocessor. Microprocessor. Okay. This microprocessor, thousands of these integrated circuits, okay, made a single large chip that is known as microprocessor. Okay. By using these microprocessors, now we are using whatever the computers, mobile phones, these are all contains this microprocessor chip. Understood everybody? These computers are very fast, efficient and reliable than earlier computers. Understood everybody? This is about fourth generation of computers. Already you know whatever we are using for secondary storage and primary storage. Okay, for secondary storage we are using magnetic disks. Along with that, flash drives we are using. That means pen drives we are using. Okay, so many kinds of devices we are using for secondary storage. For primary storage, we are using RAM, random access memory, ROM, read-only memory. Okay, those are all came in fourth generation of computers. Now also we are using the same computers. Is it clear? Next is fifth generation of computers. Fifth generation. If you come to fifth generation computers, here artificial intelligence came into existence. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence used by fifth generation of computers. Okay. See, it's technological developments. Still, it is going on. Fifth generation of computers. Fifth generation computers characteristics are artificial intelligence was used. Artificially intelligence was developed. How artificial intelligence was developed? For example, if you are playing a game with computer, okay, if you are playing a game with your friend, he can able to win because he is logically he can able to think and he can play with you. In the same manner, a computer also it can able to think and it can able to play with you. Okay, it can also win. Understood everybody? That means it is also using the artificial intelligence. That intelligence was developed by human. Understood everybody? That is known as artificial intelligence. Expert, these are expert systems. Supercomputers, what we are calling now, it will come under fifth generation. Okay, robots, whatever robots we are using now, these are all comes under fifth generation of computers. Is it clear? Okay. In today's class, it is very important. You must know about the characteristics of all 5 generations of computers. If you come to characteristics of first generation of computers, these computers uses vacuum tubes to perform internal operations, magnetic drums for memory, and punched cards for input and output. You can write like this. Okay, these computers are very slow. It consumes more power. It consumes lot of power. Okay, all these things you can be able to write. These computers are very huge, big. Okay, these characteristics you must write, mention in the first generation. If you come to second generation, these vacuum tubes are replaced by transistors. Understood, everybody? Next, instead of magnetic drums, here in second generation, magnetic core was used for memory. And later on, here one more important thing is in second generation, middle level languages, programming languages, and high level programming languages came into existence. These are all the points you have to remember in second generation. If you come to third generation, okay, large scale and very large scale chips were developed, and also integrated circuits was developed. Instead of transistors were replaced by integrated circuits. If you come to fourth generation of computers, instead of integrated circuits, they are used microprocessors. Understood, everybody? In fifth generation of computers, artificial intelligence and robots came into existence. These are all the details about 5 generations of computers. Understood, everybody? Let's meet in the next class.